China Salesman is the Steven Seagal mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world. It starts off in the country of Africa and the heart-pounding world of telecommunications. But first, we get Seagal and his scoped knife drinking wine normally because he's definitely a real person. Now, Mike Tyson and some guy are at a restaurant, and while Tyson can't figure out where to look, there is a plate of cookies, so you know what that means.
Hey Michael, how are you?
Tyson tells him to stop eyeballing his cookies and to fuck off.
All right.
As soon as he gets out of sight and stops crying, he tells the bouncer about the cookie thing. After punching the shit out of the bouncer, some random patrons, and a barrel he thought was Seagal, the real Seagal, who's far more round and wooden, makes a break for the cookies.
Motherfucker, you drink piss.
Bud Light is Seagal's favorite. Thank you so much. Now we get to the good stuff. Hot telecommunications talk with a group of people really struggling with English.
Only CDMA standard is obviously unfair.
So unfair.
3G digital communications will take over the world.
The competition is ruthless.
Yes. Exactly.
Now it is settled.
Fucking nailed it. Then while he's out there getting shit done, she still can't get over just how unfair that was.
Hey Ramling, how are you?
Too drunk to see, but not drunk enough for you. Try again when she's in a coma.
Good idea.
So he does, but it's still a hard no. The next day, we get more routine telecommunications work, like emails, spreadsheets, Mike Tyson spying, radio tower installations, random child kidnappings, and contract negotiations. Now they're at a class for etiquette.
Please don't mistake this as a class for etiquette.
Too fucking late.
I will make you come, Mr. Yan.
Oh shit! They expect her to respond to that, so she starts to panic when, oh thank God, these guys busted.
You have violated the laws of our country and are hereby under arrest.
That's such a shame, cause she really wanted to answer your question, or respond to your statement, or laugh at your joke, or whatever the fuck it was.
Get another fucking alcohol in there!
He thinks he asked him to pour this on his head, but nobody knows for sure when, oh thank God, these guys busted, and Tyson don't play, so fuck your chandelier. But it don't stop there.
Girl!
So fuck your tables, your shelves, your printers, your lockers. Just everything really fucking close, because that's really fucking smart. He wants to say something, but they're not falling for that one. Meanwhile, it's whacking day, and while this guy doesn't seem to get it, bless his heart for trying. Back inside, Tyson's pissed.
Vice President told I was killed, and we must avenge him, blood for blood.
He tells him that's great, but they work for the phone company, and is pretty sure it wasn't them. So they go to the bathroom together, and Tyson explains he's just frustrated.
People are sick and tired of war. They're more willing to sit down and talk now.
Fucking pussies. Oh, hell no. Get that talky shit out of here. Well, that was weird, but they have a meeting to finish, so right after they fix the door, oh, motherfucker. But it was just her boss checking on the meeting.
At 9 a.m. tomorrow, they will inform President Baller of their decision by telephone.
No idea what that's about.
Director Omar, why can't they just send a telegram?
That's not the confusing part, but they have a bunch of guns and a tank, so they'll do whatever the f they want. But then they get a new top priority mission.
To restore the network for do everything you can.
They really hope somebody got that.
We could connect wireless with landline.
Whatever that was sounded confident, so f it, do your thing. They're gonna hide in the tank and somebody fix that door. Now they're going somewhere for some reason when he drops this bombshell. Thankfully, they're all saved by this bombshell. And we can forget all about that. And focus on more important things, like running in front of people hip firing and making the best of being in a shit movie. Which is just what they need to take on such a highly skilled enemy. Then they just leave, and not only do they not know who that was,
Do you know the enemy?
but they really don't seem to give a shit.
I have no idea.
It's Africa. They get a lot of wars. Now they're going somewhere else when, son of a bitch, he didn't even say anything. They can't get across now, and things aren't looking so good when he gets an idea. Jackpot!
Chinese flag.
Chinese flag?
I doubt it can work.
Nobody was talking to you, but thanks anyways, you stuck-up bitch. So he gets to work, and oh shit, LeBron called and told them to cease fire immediately. On fire! Then sends him to go get some cups, I think.
Get a pika. Pika!
And they're on their way. Now they're LeBron Jamesing it across the country, admiring how beautiful Africa is. And sure, things tend to explode, but everybody's so friendly. Until she goes and ruins it.
Is this your goat?
Fucking obviously, and picking up someone else's goat is something you just don't do. So she does some malicious compliance bullshit and just drops the goat, so now it's on. They got snipers, tanks, and flying super soldiers. But they have a Chinese guy, a pickup truck, and a burning desire to prove that stereotype. Motherfucker, that doesn't count. It's a twin stick. Let's be reasonable. So he thinks quick and tells them he's on their side and it's all her fault, and even knocks her down, but they can't understand a word of it. Now it's just them and her when he starts shooting his partner, or maybe a ghost, and the ghost starts firing back. Magic bullets flying in from off screen inspires him back to life, where he pool noodles this bitch in the face. But then it looks like he's done for when he's saved by a roving gypsy. Now he's gonna carry her back to town when, oh shit, Mike Tyson pops out of the tank. And sure, he closes the wrong eye, but quickly says f it and goes full Seagal. Then just stops so he gets into the truck that's not stuck anymore and drives away. Then suddenly, a massive sandstorm. And oh, come on! That fucking door! Meanwhile, they have problems of their own.
80 kilometers. The maximum transmission distance is 60 kilometers. There's an extra 20 kilometers.
Thanks, cause he looks like he's bad at math. Fucking idiot.
I'll do all I can to convince the agent. I'm sure we can do it.
Yeah, sure. So they're at the place. Make sure you do that thing when he gives the signal. Or just fucking stare at him. That works too. While she's being super helpful, he's redefining everything we know about time and gravity. And while I'm sure he'll eventually land, in the meantime, Mike Tyson's having a shootout with a helicopter and losing badly. Then he finally lands, but is perfectly fine, and whatever the problem was seems to have worked itself out.
Peace!
After this peaceful gunfight, things are going great, and China wins something.
The winner is China.
But oh shit!
My client has filed a lawsuit for intellectual property infringement.
That definitely sounds like China. And on one hand, China's terrible, but on the other, fuck France and the slimy British fuck way more. But wait, it gets worse. They're in cahoots with Seagal, who you know means business, cause he slams down the phone like he thinks it's a landline. Then he goes out and kidnaps the guy and takes him here for some reason when a guy we've never seen before offers him a job we know nothing about.
I like you, young man. Would you like to come work for me?
But he tells him to eat shit and instead throws a keyboard into a canyon. Typical Seagal movie nonsense.
F you.
Anyways, f***ing ninjas. Meanwhile, woman things. Now he's taking a cruise, cause that just makes sense when they bust in. And we get this mind-blowing revelation.
This is the encrypted email sent to me.
Damn, that's crazy, but he comes out swinging with this sick comeback.
And spreading war and hunger part of your democracy.
Which is so brutal, even the laptop's laughing. So Tyson throws him overboard to his death.
Now he's gone.
The next day, they're planning Super Nintendo bombs. And he's back from the dead again, which everyone loves. Except for this guy, and as he's about to give a speech, he ends that shit quick. And Mike Tyson's gonna kill everyone when he says some life-changing shit.
Is it enough? Are you still manipulated by more people to Michael?
And there's not a dry eye in the house.
Let go of your hatred, and you will find peace. Please, just let it go.
And everyone does, and there's nothing but world peace from then on. Except for the French guy, f*** him, and f*** Seagal, he knocks him out again.